some of it, so I know I could be like this.
No, but he also has the Bluetooth. So if you need,
really?
he can Bluetooth that.
Oh, okay. That's nasty.
You want to do that right now?
Connect my phone to Bluetooth?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can right now.
Yeah.
So you're going to look for it's called Rodecaster Pro.
Rodecaster Pro. Damn, should I do one more shot? Did we just do our last minute shot?
Yeah, we did.
I'll do one more.
You want to do one more? Okay,
Yeah.
because we got to get it. Okay.
I'm grown.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big girl.
Okay. While we upload those receipts, and we could hold on. Let me see. Oh, here you can hold on to her. Do a shot as you want. Okay. So did you want to upload her, or did you need to connect her now?
No, it's already connected.
Yeah, it's already connected.
Oh
so
wow.
It's time to just.
Oh
play.
wow.
Just
Okay. Well, baby. Well, so listen. Well, y'all, let's get into some things then. Okay.
Are we on air?
Bitch, we've been on.
Oh, we've been on? Okay, perfect. Hey guys.
Okay.
Hey YouTube.
Listen, I'm so excited to have you here. We have the legendary, the iconic, okay, Bobby Lytes.
That's crazy.
In
I'm
the
iconic.
building. Iconic.
That's crazy.
Executive producer of your own show. Wow.
God is good. God is good. For real, I gotta just give all glory. I never really take the time to give thanks to God on any platform, not even on live. That's crazy. Not even on Instagram, but all glory be to God and who I believe is God. You know, my source. My everything. So, yeah, and shout out to Zeus. Shout out to Lemmy. I really love Lemmy. Lemmy really took so many chances with me, but he believed in me and he knew that Zeus needed this. You know?
Yeah.
You know, we need the gay. We need that poppin' fun gay guy for Zeus. I mean, you got the network is doing their thing, so it was only right. I feel like they added, LGBT aspect, LGBTQIA plus.
Yeah, and I think that is something that's very important. I think that it's great that they did that. But I think before we get into that, there's been a whole journey.
Oh my God, yeah.
Of you, and I think there's so much that people don't know. Like, from Love and Hip Hop. That's kind of how I found you. And then I realized that you are an artist. So, can you talk a little bit about the music? Because me, I always feel like you just stopped.
Yeah, I get so emotional talking about music because it's like my first love and it's my passion and it's what I thought I would be famous for. And it's crazy now because I look back and in hindsight, I'm not famous for my music. I'm famous just for being
a socialite,
being on the scene, being on TV, keeping the girl stays booked. I stay working on TV. So that's what it's like. You're a reality TV girl now. And that's cool. I'm blessed to still have a platform. And I think with my platform, I'm able to still showcase all my talents. But when it comes to that one specific talent, music, I think that for me, so first of all, yes, I did quit. I did stop. I got discouraged.
Wow.
I just really got in a dark place in my life when it came to just how I was feeling when it came to me putting out music. And what people don't know is I think they try to make this a storyline on Love and Hip Hop, but they never it never carried. It never made it. But I was dealing with a lot of legal issues and fucked up situations with my label that I was so quick to sign to. Mm-hmm. I have no issues with them to this day. I love Adrian. I love Pam. I love PJ. All of them.
What label were you signed to?
Clear Vision.
Okay.
And Empire. So it was Clear Vision and Empire was our distributor.
Okay.
So. And things were going well for a while. I think a lot of things that, I could take the blame also. I feel like I wasn't consistent enough. At that point when I had that rise and I had that one, I don't know if you remember, I dropped that freestyle, No Comment. Mm-hmm. It went viral. Mm-hmm. I didn't ask nobody. Posted the shade room. Everyone posted okay, Bobby. Everyone was in my DM yo, you snapping. Producers I want to work with you. I should have stayed in that lane.
Yeah.
And I should have dropped something like that next. And then but I didn't. I got comfortable. I was yes. And I think that a lot of things could have been done differently on my behalf that would have built more momentum. And then so fast forward, basically, something happens. A big thing happens with the label, is something legal with the owner. I can't talk on that. And then everything just crumbles down. And then it's just months is going by. I'm hey, what's going on? Are we, we're doing another video? And it's just literally just everything just went to shits, basically. So I started taking things in my hands. I was okay, so I want to start dropping stuff and I want to just move forward and I just want to, kind of just I want to start from fresh. And the label tells me, well, if you want to get out of your contract, you have to give us X, Y, and Z amount of money. At that time, I didn't have it. At that time, and that was 3 years ago. So I was like, bitch, what? It was nothing personal because they did give me.
How much money did they want?
So
to get out, like, so people don't know, like
$50,000.
Okay, $50,000.
Let's be clear. And to all the big artists out there, that's nothing to. They were paid like this.
Yeah.
But then I didn't have $50,000 just to give up.
No.
I may be able to make $50,000 within XYZ
now.
2-3 months. But now, I mean, now I can give.
Yeah.
I have $50,000. But I'm saying personally, then I was like, first of all, let's be clear. Then I was still I had a roommate.
Okay.
When I was on Love and Hip Hop, season 1, 2, I was with a roommate, and it's like regular ass apartments in North Miami. So I'm on national television, and I'm getting on this raggedy elevator every day, and I'm bumping. They're like, Bobby Lytes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, I'm visiting a friend.
Yeah.
Like I had to live my life so while being signed. So it's like I'm making, and then people have to understand.
And music is expensive.
Music is very expensive, but here's the thing. What I was blessed with Clear Vision was I didn't have to pay for I slept in the studio. I literally they had a room in there with a bed for me.
Wow.
Like I would go to sleep, wake up, and we'll work 12, 14 hours a day. We'll order food all day. Boom, I'm top of the line engineers. I mean, I played some of the stuff yesterday.
Yes. Really good stuff.
But I told you my catalog is, if I played you the rest, like you'll gag. Like I have big records, big. And that's what I'm saying. I hate time. I get so emotional.
But I could tell, like, that's what you really want to do. And nobody really knows that, like, that's your passion. But I think it's going to happen. Even if when I'm 40. Yeah.
I feel that something's going to happen in my career where the world is going to give me a chance with my music.
Yeah.
And who gives me hope is Cardi B, because Cardi came off the same. First of all, Cardi's her track record as far as being real, unapologetic, raw. The videos you see online of Cardi, of her smoking cigarettes, her in the strip club, all that shit doesn't define who she is today. And she's my inspiration. So when people be like, why you love Cardi so much? It's not just because she follows me and we fuck with each other and she talks to me and she fucks with me. I love Cardi because she's my inspiration as far as she gives me hope. Bitch, I came from the same place. I came from, as far as aesthetic-wise, like background. And then she does Love and Hip Hop. 2 seasons in, and they're like, oh, she ain't doing it. Bitch, and becomes one of the world's biggest rap superstars.
Yeah.
So that just gives me the hope that I'm like, Bobby, just relax, be patient. So to answer your question, I'm not over yet. I'm not done with the music industry. I'm not.
So you just think that
I need that one. So here's a gag. I'm working on now trying to figure out that one mega. You can literally be rich off of one hit. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
You can do your Jocelyn Hernandez big one. Like,
Jocelyn,
for real. Like, she is really parlayed the music
No
thing.
shade. That do it like your beat. It's your B-Day every day.
She's eating it right now.
She's eating
Her music is selling right now.
So, and that's another thing. We're going to talk about that because Zeus, y'all need to start playing we're going to talk, Zeus.
We're going to talk.
I need my music played.
Yeah, because they didn't really play a lot of your music.
Well, in all fairness, I will also say this. I didn't push for it either.
Okay.
I was just like, I got to be on the theme song, though.
Okay.
That's what I wanted. So
you pretty much, you gave up on the music right now.
I did.
But you're still ghostwriting. That came out recently with the whole Lotto thing. So do you ghostwrite? Obviously,
I cannot say who I ghostwrite.
Okay.
I had to think about it. I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you. But I can't say it. Because
Okay.
that will literally, because even if I just
So
say
you
their name.
ghostwrite? Have you ever ghostwritten some songs that I've heard on the radio?
Absolutely.
Wow.
I've had parts. Here's the thing.
Female rappers?
Female rappers and yes,
male rappers.
I've done singing. I've written singing hooks and stuff for male rappers.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of based in Miami. A lot of them based in Miami. And this is actually when I was writing hooks, because I'm a singer and I write.
Yeah.
Like I write singing songs and I write raps. I got bars.
Yeah.
So, and it's something I don't brag about just because when I was in school, I used to hate math. Like I suck at math, but one thing I always got good grades in was English and writing. And when it came to do an essay, I used to love it because bitch, I would paint an essay down.
Yeah,
and the teachers couldn't take. They're like, they used to accuse my mom of writing it, or like my uncles or somebody. They used to be like, "You sure someone's not?" I'm like, what? Well, to the point one time I told my teacher, I said, "Tell me a topic right now, and I will write you an essay right now in front of you." And she took it as a joke. I came back from lunch and she told me, I want you to write me a 2-paragraph letter about how the environment would be much better without pollution. I was like, that's dumb. You just said it. The environment will be better without pollution. So I broke it down. And in the opening statement, I said, well, just to let you know, first of all, you said it within your question. However, I will elaborate. And when I tell you that I became her favorite student. So English and writing has always been my thing. Regardless of what people want to say, I made one comment on the Neighborhood Talk about, because Nikki was like, oh, every writer who writes for a female rapper thinks about Nikki and invokes Nikki's energy. And I was like, all I put was, I don't. I said, I don't. I think about who they are as a person, and I embody what they are when I write. I never think about the next female rapper. That's all I wrote. It was just my opinion. I feel like when you write something, you tweet something publicly, it can be addressed publicly just as well. So then, look what she comments. Under the same post, under my comment, she asked me. I never even got into this because you know why? Because I don't have time for it. I don't. But look what she writes to me. Look what she writes him.
Whoa. Wow, this is going back.
This is going left.
Oh, she
never drank. What did she I should have never drank. This is going left.
Here goes a bunch of clowns putting on the big red shoes to come in the comment section talking about I don't. I'm a ghostwriter. Man, shut the F up. You a ghostwriter and I'm a Russian man from the future.
She's so mad. Why are you taking the time to write all
that's all
behind you? She has me blocked.
Oh, she still has you blocked?
She still has me blocked. So, I feel like you're pressed. Because what's the point of you coming under a post talking all this shit? And mind you, I'm watching everything that's going on recently with every female rapper and every female rapper that I know. And everybody that, just what I hear in the industry. It's like the common denominator is you, my love. You gotta just chill. You gotta chill because nobody hates you. First of all, let me clear the record right now for all the barbs out there. I don't hate Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj was one of the first female rappers I fucking really fell in love with. Her music is undisputed. What she's done in this game is undisputed. Like, I feel like there can never be a Nicki Minaj. You feel me?
Yeah.
I feel like there can never be another Nicki Minaj. She did what she did. If I was Nicki Minaj and I did what I did, I would just stand in that. I'm not going back and forth with nobody. I'm not trying to prove no points. I'm the queen of this. And y'all just, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to work with, and I'm going to show y'all all love because I have nothing to lose. I already got my spot solidified. So that's where the confusion comes in for me because it's like, what started her from what made her block me from the beginning was.
Wait, before we get there,
I think we need to talk about that.
But we can get it, we can get into
the barbs really have this painted picture that I hate Nicki Minaj.
Okay, but I just want to land that though about the writing though. So
Go ahead,
you started it in school. So that's
you gonna edit this or it's going
no, it's going nothing. This is live, baby. This is happening.
Okay, no, because I'm like I don't. But I'm just saying I don't want to just be so long winded and don't give you time to ask questions.
No, we're good. No, we're good. No, it is your. Listen, you are the guest, so baby. This is you can say what you want to say, okay? But no, so that's pretty much how the writing came about. And then so you've been writing this whole time, or did you start writing more for artists when you got on Love and Hip Hop? Like when did you start writing for artists?
Oh no, I've been writing. So to be on Love and Hip Hop is a political thing. Like you can't really just get on Love and Hip Hop and have a main storyline unless they know that you have been working already, right?
Okay.
Like you can see people come left and right, they're supporting cast members, but like when I was on Love and Hip Hop season 1, I was a storyline, I was opening credits, you know what I'm saying, and I was one of the main, cast members, and for them to give you that storyline, they have to know. So by me saying that, Felicia Monet, who's one of the biggest radio personalities in Miami, reached out to me because she already knew what I was doing behind the scenes. Prior to Love and Hip Hop, which I got on Love and Hip Hop 6 years ago, prior to that, 3 years prior, I was already in the field. Writing for local big artists. Local big rap artists in Miami that have signed deals and stuff. And I was already just in the studio just because I was always a networker. I always got out there, bitch. I would put my faces in, bitch. I would show up to motherfucking Diddy parties with my flyer and give it to Diddy. Like, and he would always look at me like, who is this boy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I was literally like always just trying to get it. Like I was destined to just make something pop. And with doing so, I stayed in the studio sessions writing for different artists. And when and word spreads, and the thing about the writing world is it's a really whole secret society because you really don't know who's a writer and you don't know who's writing for who, because part of the deals and part of the contracts that we do sign on the NDAs and all that is we're not allowed to reveal who we write for. The moment we do, we are
let me ask you this.
That's a nice little check on the side.
But let me ask you this, because there has been a big writing conversation with Lotto and Bia.
I mean, but you can look these things up. You can look people's names up on the credits.
But let me ask you. So do you think that it holds more weight to be a writer, to have a writer for like a singer, or can rappers have a writer? Why is it okay for a singer to have writers, but rappers cannot have writers?
Singers is always going to be more like
accepted.
Accepted and easy on the ears. The reason why rap it becomes more, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Another thing is I've signed more NDAs with rappers than I have with the singers. Singers don't care.
They don't care.
They're like, you help and in rappers it's like you can't even say you was in this session.
Wow.
I mean, some people. I'm gonna say some people I've worked with. However, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I write for a lot of people. I don't. There's just a certain amount of people that I work with. Mm-hmm. Now, I think because the reason why it's such a problem with in the hip hop world is because hip hop originated as a thing where you're spitting, you're writing, you got the bars. Mm-hmm. And that's another thing that really puzzles me, and I really hate when the females start trying to be like, push that pen, or how they try to come down on Cardi. Bitch, listen to me. I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't give a fuck who wrote the song. If it's a #1 and I'm charting, I don't give a fuck if Mary, her mother, and Jesus wrote the record and I had no parts. If I performed it, you have to still be able to deliver a record. You have to still be able to actually get in the studio and deliver the record and make it sound like it's a hit.
Right.
It's not, and guess what? Another thing I can say, some of my best records are the ones that I've had co-writers on it. Because I do like to write most of my records. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's been I feel like that's been my problem. I want to write everything. I feel like I need to have other influences and other sounds and other cadences and other flows. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what puts together a big record. A big record. So I feel like that's another place where I've been fucked up, and I'm not going to do that no longer. I'm going to be open to working with writers. I was always trying to have, I was trying to be like, I want to write all my stuff. I want to write all my stuff.
No, I think it's important to have a team of people to help you, because you get boxed in. And
Judgment Day.
Yeah.
You heard it yesterday, Judgment Day.
Yes.
That was written by me, Pleasure, and this other guy from London.
I like that record.
Okay. My nigga, the one that was
one of my favorite records.
Yeah, my nigga, that one was majority written by Lorenzo, and I had I wrote some things too. But that was me let me just write it. Let me just, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to experiment and try to, do reference records and stuff and all that. So that was a great experience, and that was a great record. No Comment. It went viral, but I didn't write it by myself. I had Baby Blue help me write that from Pleasure P. I mean, from Pretty Ricky. And he wrote majority of it. He was like, you need to get hype on this and do this and say this. And I was like, okay. I'm like, it sounds kind of basic, but okay, I'll say it. And it went. And to this day, everybody loves it. So, yeah. I think everybody just needs to read the fuck lags. Who cares if someone writes your rap record? Who cares?
So then after that, the music, then you started getting into skincare.
Yes, Young Serum.
So what's the tea? And then so skincare came along with this vanity character, the drag persona. Who is that and what is that? Are we still doing the skincare? Does vanity still pop out?
So the skincare, I'm gonna give you the real tea. I'm gonna give you. So the skincare, bitch, I dropped it. I did a whole thing, promoted everything. When I released it,
I felt like you were in that moment, kind of just grasping for straws to see what'll stick.
Yes, exactly.
I was like, bitch, I'm on hip hop.
Let me see what I can sell.
I'm trying to see what will stick.
Let me tell you, the best thing I ever sold was my ass on OnlyFans. That was the only thing that really stuck.
Because that's what happened. Because the best I saw, so there was the skincare, and then it was like, okay, no. Then you started OnlyFans.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you about the OnlyFans, but the skincare first. So boom, I drop it. I sell 2 bottles in 3 days.
That's not bad.
Bitch, what?
Well, how many followers did you have? And you had been on TV and everything.
Girl, I'm expecting to sell thousands of bottles the first day. So
because everybody online like,
and that's
girl.
what I'm saying. When and I get it, even with Sweetie,
even
right
with
now,
Sweetie, yeah,
they're like, it's like y'all don't get it. These people are not buying nothing.
No,
they're commenting. If comments cost, you're gonna be rich.
Yeah.
So, girl. So, anyways, I'm like, what the fuck? So then I say, and this is me just being smart. I'm like, let me say that it's sold out.
You did say it was sold out.
So that's what I'm saying. This is the tease I'm giving you. I said, let me say that it's sold out, and then we're going to restock it in 2 weeks, and maybe people will be like, oh, I got to get some. It's sold out. What?
Okay, come on, but marketing.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
So, so then I do it. I do that, and guess what? It low-key worked. I sold 10 bottles.
Okay, period.
But mind you, the prices are expensive.
Oh, how much were they going for?
It was like $60 for the serum, and then the anti-wrinkle face cream was like $50. Something delusional, girl. But mind you, I didn't know about the whole wholesale world.
Yeah.
So I was using this expensive ass company that was charging me like damn near $30 a bottle. So I had to like try to make money. It was a mess. I didn't know much about the e-commerce world. It was just a mess. So, long story short, I said, fuck this shit. So I got all the bottles, all the creams, everything just sitting in the storage right now. Literally to this day is in the storage.
You still have it?
I still have I have all of them.
Do you use
boxes. Girl, no. It's done for. I have to read. I got to just
so
figure
you
out
don't even use it on yourself.
No,
and you
don't.
were selling that shit.
I know.
And you won't even use it on yourself.
Use it.
Oh my God. They don't.
I think I should drop
no
a
one's
lip
gonna
gloss.
Trust, bitch, ain't nobody gonna trust you.
Damn.
Be like, bitch, she don't even use the shit on
But
herself.
look, I promise, guys, if I decide to drop anything else in the future, it's gonna be something I know that I'm gonna be passionate about, and
You
that
should
just
do
might be
colognes.
music.
Ooh. Colognes will be really good for you because you really have
Wait
an eye for a cologne,
minute.
like a perfume or a perfume.
Wait a minute.
Colognes will be good because your cologne collection is crazy.
Okay. Wait, that's
Especially
crazy.
for men too.
But
right
how do
now.
I get it? I see. I would have to see.
You got to figure all that
Yeah.
out. I don't know. I just give
Right.
you the idea. You got to
You
run
did.
with it.
So now I gotta give you a piece of the.
Well, no. I mean, you just
The Armon. I could do
yeah.
I could do a line called
To get in
Armon
here.
Wiggins. We doing. I like this.
Yes.
I like
Yeah. Pour me a little bit of that too, because that's something.
You want to? You drink? I didn't know.
I don't really like the reposado. I did that for you though.
Okay.
Yeah. Now mind you, these
What?
cups are a little cheap, but
But
listen,
we didn't even
don't-
tell the people you're in Miami. You came to Miami. You ran out of the store.
Oh.
Like you did your big one for me.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We really didn't get into that. Yes, I did.
And I got a
come to
gift for
Miami.
you for Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm getting
Wow.
because I was supposed to buy your flight and everything. Remember I said that? I just didn't know what was. But here's the thing. I'm gonna give you a gift just because I really appreciate the love you show
We
my
gotta
show.
get through this.
We even had the
We
raggedy
not
ass
even
niggas
we're
up
not even
there.
yet. We're gonna get there.
I'm
We're gonna
playing.
get there.
I
We're
love
gonna
it.
get there. We're gonna get there. But yes, I did come to Miami. You know what I mean? But I believe in you. I believe in the show. But it's not about me. This is about you. Okay,
let's get to it.
So we need to get into that. So then you went from the skincare to OnlyFans.
Yes. So the OnlyFans came about during the pandemic, right? I was 3 months. I was 2.5 months into the pandemic. I even started TLC with Coach Stormy, which I made money off of that, and I love TLC.
The low vibrational plates.
Yes, yeah. We love a good low vibration.
My plates were so low vibrational.
But can I tell you
Over this
one thing?
Thanksgiving holiday.
As far as that, she really shifted the culture at that. Because,
Yeah, she did.
Because I think a lot of the us indigo children. I believe you're an indigo child too. I believe all of us we know about high vibration, low vibration. We talk about energy and all that. I think she really woke it up. Because no one was talking about nothing vibrational except if you're talking about a vibrator. Like nobody was talking about nothing about no high vibrational, low vibrational. So I think she really woke it up. No one was ever considering nothing high vibrational, low vibrational as a trend. I would say that amongst my friends, like, girl, this place is so low vibrations. We have to go. Like I would say that in my life.
Yeah.
But to hear someone make it a trend, so shout out to you for that, Miss Girl. Now back to what we were saying.
Yes.
What did you just
The OnlyFans,
So
baby.
the
The OnlyFans. We need that.
Yeah. So I was doing a TLC. I was making money off of that, and it was based off my platform. So
What is the TLC?
The True Life Changes. It's like where you sell like the NutriBurst and the NRG.
Oh, you did that. You did that scam too.
Yeah. That's
But
not a
because that
scam.
didn't work. I bought that, and
You
it
bought the
didn't
pro-
work for me.
the products didn't work?
I didn't buy it from you though, but I bought it.
Okay. So
and you pour it in the water, and you supposed
The
to
tea.
drink, and you supposed to shit all day, or what are you like? What are you? It's the tea. It's like you supposed to lose like
it didn't
5
work.
pounds.
It didn't work for you.
Girl, no, and I don't even think I could even shit or nothing.
You didn't see the video when Saucy said Jenna tried to try the NutriBurst on live. He was like, I'm about to try this NutriBurst. He went,
Girl, everybody was selling that during the.
No, I mean, so here's the thing.
You did do that.
I did,
You were
and I made
trying-
money.
You were doing it
I
all.
made money.
Bitch, you were doing it all.
But then
okay.
one day I'm on Instagram,
Wow.
and Suki hits me up.
Suki. Okay.
She goes-
I love her, by the way.
Out of nowhere, though, she goes, Bobby, you need to do OnlyFans. And I'm like, what made her just write that? And I was like, for real? She was like, bitch, yes. So I go to her page. I'm like, what's going on? She had posted a video 2 days prior to her writing me saying, oh, y'all pussy ass, and she showed how much she made $30,000 in 3 days on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I said, I don't think I'm gonna make $30,000 in 3 days, but let's see. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't do it still. So anyways, a week go by, bitch, I'm looking at my bank account. Things are just not hitting. The clubs are closed. I had to send back 3 deposits to 3 different promoters. I had one in DC, one in Boston, and one in New York. They're like, the clubs are closed. We need a deposit back. My booking, there's no clubs, so now I'm not doing bookings. I was literally eating off of bookings at one point. I was taking all bookings. For the past year and a half, I've been not taking any bookings. Not because I feel like I'm better than, I'm not in the headspace to get on a plane, to go party for one night in a random city, to come back home. I'm just not in the headspace for that right now. So I've been literally declining bookings. I'm sorry, y'all out there. I know promoters. I see the emails. Maybe January we'll start. But anyways, so during that time, I was eating off of bookings. Girl, the clubs are closed. Everything was closed. There's no money to be made. I went back to that DM, Suki girl. I said, let me just bust it open. Bitch.
Wow.
And then
so what were you doing on there?
So you can I still have it up. I mean, I've never had any sex. I don't do any.
Oh, really?
I don't do no porn. No. Oh, no. They're not making me a porn star.
So wait, you just
I'm
show
not a porn star.
whole.
You could pay for to see the whole.
Okay.
So I don't just show the whole. You see sexy things,
Oh, okay,
but you don't
okay.
see the explicit things unless you get to the DM and you pay. So, anyways, the point is this. This is the second thing that made me say, do it.
Okay.
I remember that I went to the VMAs the year prior, or 2 years or a year prior, and I showed my ass. Remember that viral moment?
Yes. And you were chasing down Little Nas X.
Absolutely.
We'll get into
I
that
love my
shit.
little Nazi poo. So, anyways, girl, I'm like, I show my ass to the world for free.
Wait, speaking of Lil Nas X, real quick, how is that gonna work? Because I kind of feel like
I don't
he
care.
gives bottom. Like,
I don't
did you
care.
see when he was on stage with Saucy Santana? He kind
I
of gave
love
her that
that.
little tap.
I
Like,
love that.
okay, girl.
It was not. It wasn't giving like bad ass. It was giving okay, girl. So the thing about Lil Nas
It
X,
was giving okay, girl.
I don't care. When it comes to him,
Would you eat her butt?
I would do. Yeah.
Wow.
I eat butt.
I'm gagging in here.
I love you. But it's not a real like. So here's the thing about him. So Lonzo, just to close on this, because I'm gonna feel like I have my ADHD.
Okay.
So I did the OnlyFans just because I showed my ass to the world for free. I was like, fuck it, boom, and I made $15,000 in 3 days. And by the end of the month, I was looking at $46,000, and I said, fuck everything else and fuck anybody's opinions, bitch. This is paying my bills.
And then you started opening up OnlyFans for the girls and being like an OnlyFans broker.
They started using my referral link. I inspired all the reality. I don't give a fuck what. I inspired all the reality from that point. Everyone got an OnlyFans.
Yeah,
everyone. And Safari DM me saying, "Nigga, you got an OnlyFans."
it was like you, Tommy,
and I was like,
Safari.
"Yeah." I said, "Yeah." I said, "He's
Prince.
like, dog, I'm about to do one. I fuck this shit." No, Prince was the first. Prince was the first reality TV that I know.
Okay.
He did it, but he was low key about it, and
he wasn't showing that then.
Now he does. He be showing sex and stuff now.
Oh, I don't know.
Suki, and I know because, girl, everyone talks. Suki,
I feel like that's something that we would have seen on Twitter if it was hot. You know what I mean?
Well,
and
see,
I feel like
have
it
someone
must not be hot.
But see, I have someone that I pay that if they try to put my stuff on Pornhub or anything like that, it gets taken down. Like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I have someone that handles that, and he may have someone to do it too. It's very common when you're a celebrity.
Okay.
You find a person that does that, and it's easy.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, girl. So Lil Nas, I feel like when it comes
Wait. So all the reality people got on. Safari got on because of you. Then Erica Mena was on there.
I just regret that I didn't tell Safari to use my referral link.
Okay. So when they use that, you get paid.
Absolutely, bitch. I made Tommy used my referral link. Kaylin Garcia made my referral link. I made $50,000 off of them.
Wow.
Yeah, just from their referral, from what they made, and it only works. It lasts for it's either for the first year or until they make their first million, which that's 50,000 for you.
Wow.
So yeah, it's up to so you make 50,000 within 6 months, the referral is no longer valid, or it lasts for a year. After that, OnlyFans takes that other 5%.
So are you still on there?
It's still up. I barely post.
Mm.
I feel like I don't need to have my OnlyFans anymore. I also just don't want to give up the free money.
Oh, so you still get paid from it every month?
People are still subscribing. There's people that haven't seen my OnlyFans yet, and they want to go see it. I have 300 something posts up there. You know what I'm saying?
So it's still good money.
It's still stuff. I mean, there's people that
What
resubscribe
does your
just to go
mom
see the
say,
ocean.
though? I know you're cool with your
My
mom.
mom don't give a fuck because at the end of the
Okay.
day, my mom was a single mother when I growing up. My father's been in prison my whole life. She struggled a lot trying to take care of me and my 3 sisters. She is an amazing mother, and now I'm able to take care of her and provide for her. So she don't give a fuck. She's like, son, do what you got to do.
Yeah. You guys are really close.
She's like, yeah, we are.
Yeah.
She says, as long as you have to kill, shoot, or rob anybody, do what you got to do.
Mm. And what about your dad? Are you guys?
I try to reconcile with him. On Love and Hip Hop, there was a whole storyline this past season, not for season 4, but season 4, not 4B, season 4. And I'm trying to make it work with him. I'm trying to make it work. It's a lot with him. It's a lot.
Yeah, I can tell it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. Ooh, child. Okay. Well, you know what? Well, speaking of a lot, too.
Are you drunk? Why would you ask?
Well, no.
On YouTube?
No, we're not getting into that. We're not getting into that right now. But listen, but I do want to get into, though, like, okay, because, I went back preparing for the interview and I watched your Breakfast Club interview. And you're totally different in so many ways now. Like, you've grown. The money is different. The face is different. Okay. The dreams and ambitions are different. Like, even your relationship with Trina is different. So I kind of want to get into, like, from that point to now.
Okay.
Starting with the plastic surgery.
Okay.
How much plastic surgery are we at?
So, if we're going to be clear,
Okay.
I haven't had any surgery. Wait, that's crazy. I've never gone under a knife. I've never had any surgery. I don't even know what it is to be in surgery. Like,
Never.
Never.
So the butt.
So now I'll tell you what I've had.
Okay.
So I've had Bolotero under my eyes, which is a thing that you put under to like lighten your eye, under your eyes, but it also is like a filler. I've had Juvederm. I've had Restylane.
Wait, what
I've
is
done my
that?
lips. I've done my lips.
Yeah,
I've
it
done
looks
lips
like you got
injections.
lip injections.
But the gag is this. I'm just so confused on the world. Like, I go on live showing me getting the procedures done.
And it's just Botox.
Yes, I've done Botox. I do
Where
Botox
do you do the
right here
Okay.
on my forehead and stuff. Oh my, you can low-key see the rug burn now, right? You can see it?
No, I can. Well, I can see it, but I don't know if you can see it on camera.
Yeah, I mean, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I got a rug burn. So I've had Botox. I've had fillers. I've done my lips. I've done my cheeks. I've done, what else?
Your teeth.
I've done my teeth.
Okay.
Which I'm about to do over. I'm about to do. These are resin. These are resin. I
Oh
want
yeah.
porcelain.
No, you have to get porcelain.
Yeah, I'm doing porcelain. It's time. I mean, I've been supposed to do it, but I found the perfect doctor finally here in Miami.
Okay.
And then what else have I done?
The butt.
Oh, my butt. So when it comes to my butt, oh my God, I hate how people say BBLs. First of all, to get a BBL, you have to have a lot of fat to transfer stuff.
Okay.
I've never in my life been fat. There's nothing wrong with my mother is a hefty girl. My sister is hefty. Like, I come from a line of thick women, and my metabolism is super, super fast. So you know what I'm saying? And I've never had a weight. So I've never had a BBL. What I have had is ass shots. I've had ass shots.
Oh, so what are what do the shots do? So you just do?
Well, it's high. It's so I paid good money, and
Okay.
it's all natural. That's why my ass jiggles and it's soft. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I've had a little touch up. But guess what?
What's a little touch up?
I mean, I've always had a little booty.
Oh, okay,
I've
okay,
always had a
okay.
nice butt.
Okay.
I just had a little touch up, and I'm not ashamed to talk about it because the only difference between me and a lot of girls in the industry is they don't want to talk about it because they have this image to uphold. My whole aesthetic and my whole brand is I don't give a fuck. So
Do you feel like the enhancements
And I've
are
done it.
for
I've
you?
done recently. I've
Oh.
done. We're gonna talk about this, or
Well, you can. I mean, if you want to talk about it now.
I just see you looking about it.
No, I wasn't going. No, I was going. I was just saying as far as the enhancements.
I'm doing hair surgery. I'm going to Turkey for hair surgery.
But we're gonna get into that.
Okay.
But do you feel like the enhancements are like because like I'm a celebrity now, so we supposed to look this way? This is the Hollywood look, or is it something that you would have done whether you were famous or not?
Oh yeah, it was something I would do. Like you
It's
just
just like, well, I got some money, so this is what I should do.
Yeah, you just look in the mirror and you be like,
I wanna
don't
fix
like
this.
this. I want to fix this. And maybe to some people, maybe it comes off as botched, or to some people, maybe they just don't like it. Or maybe they don't. I like it. I look at myself in the mirror and I still see things I want to improve. But guess what? At the end of the day, to each his own. Everyone just mind your business. However, I know I'm a celebrity. I know that people are going to talk about me. They have their opinions. That's cool. However, it's a thing where like I feel like even if I were or wasn't famous, I would still look in the mirror and be like, hey, if I got the money, I want to fix this or I want to do this. Why not?
Yeah.
So that's where that comes into play. Now, I will say this. Yes, the money or you being able to do it does help.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's just really you're bored. You don't know. You're just sitting home and you're like, what should I do?
Mm-hmm. I also want to talk about your relationship with Trina. You actually introduced me to Trina
last night,
yesterday.
You see our
and I thought it was amazing. It's amazing.
She's
like
my cousin. People don't understand. She's my cousin.
Yeah.
And she's a Sag.
Yeah.
Sages are mean. Do you not see? Look at Teyana Taylor's a Sag. Nicki Minaj is a Sag. Trina's a Sag. Don't you see they all have this like persona where it's like, don't fuck with me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They have this don't
But she
fuck.
was cool though.
But she's a sweetheart.
but
They're sweethearts.
Yes.
But they just have this thing where
The
like,
don't
don't fuck with me.
Yes.
And that's where
She has that.
Yeah, that's
like
where
she even left early. Was like, I'm not waiting
and
on
I said,
Diddy.
I said,
She was
I
ready
said-
to leave
I
when
said-
we got there.
I said, girl. I told her, I was like, your Diddy's gonna want to see you. You know that. She's like, I
My
have to go. I'm
feet-
tired.
She did give a
And
fuck.
when Diddy got there, he even like looked at me like, "Where's Trina?" But
she was gone.
yeah, she left out of there.
But
She's
it's
like,
really
"Show
good.
face."
But you know what? It's really good to see that you guys have come so far. But I think,
Yes.
you know, I've always been a fan of you. And I just think that goes to show, like, you putting in your work and really making people a believer.
Right.
Because, you know, at one point, I know it's your cousin, but I felt like she wasn't totally a believer.
No.
And I feel like you had to show her, like,
Absolutely.
I'm here to stay.
Absolutely.
And I feel like you've changed a lot of people's mind and made a lot of people have to respect you.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's good that you guys are at that level.
That's true.
And so,
That's true.
yeah, I mean, it happened.
Yeah.
You know, and I know you probably like, but
Yeah.
it happened.
No, it's true. It's true. I had him, and I'm still making a lot of people believe. But no, I had to go through that phase. It's almost like getting in the good graces of like you got to just prove why you are not just talented and that girl. You have to prove why you're even worthy to be in the same space as a person. Like Trina don't allow people just to be in her space. Like
Yeah.
so, she was very weary about letting me in because she didn't know much of me. She knew we were related, but we didn't grow up together.
Yeah.
So that was like, she was like, who is this crazy, off the rocker, delusional, crazy, like just off, like I was 10 times worse
Yeah.
than I am today. Like people think I'm crazy down lit. No, bitch. Then I had to be like, no, you got to calm down, like Bobby.
You know, and I see people when sometimes when they interact, even when we were out last night at the Diddy party, I don't know that the guy was talking to you, but he was just kind of like, yeah, you know, you're cool, but sometimes you extra, but you're more cool in person. Like, do you feel like? And
the guy, the one, oh yeah, I forgot his name, but he's a big producer.
Okay.
He's cool with Diddy and them.
Okay, so
Yeah, I forgot his name. Fuck. I know you're talking about the guy with the white and he was sitting there
Yes.
across from me. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's neither here nor there. The thing is, though, I think that, you know, being a gay man and you're always in a lot of straight spaces, right?
Yeah.
And so around women, like, do you find it hard sometimes, like, being in those places, or do you feel like you're accepted?
So initially, if I were to go to a party where it's an industry party, straight party, big celebrities, if majority of the people in them don't know me personally, I'm going to feel like, damn, I got to really just, because they know who I am off of TV, and they're probably expecting that same behavior, so now I got to show them I'm not. However, last night is different. I've been around everyone in that room plenty of times. I know Tank. very well.
Uh-huh.
Him and his,
I love Tank.
Yes, I know you do. We had a time, bitch.
We did.
had a time.
We had a time.
So Tank, everybody like they know me. Nori knows me. Like they know.
Yeah.
They know I don't mean any harm. They know I'm welcomed in any party because I know how to conduct myself, and they know who I am and what I bring to the table. And I have a good spirit. Like, bitch, you gotta love good energy. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't hate women or black women?
No, what? Who said that?
You got into it with Kaya,
I just don't like Kaya.
and
Kaya don't like me, so I don't like
Yeah.
her.
and
I don't have a problem. She's a
You
Scorpio.
said some wild things.
She's a
about her.
Scorpio,
Okay.
and she's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes Kaya says things to me that are like, even when she's reading me, I be laughing. I laugh because it's like, girl, damn, bitch, that was a read. But she's a miserable, dark person, and I just don't care for her. I don't.
How do you feel when you get into these online spats and like these women, they come for you and say that you have AIDS or dirty blood?
That's so horrible.
Like,
Tasha.
what is dirty blood?
I think that was Tasha said that. Tasha K said that. The lady right now that owes Cardi B a lot of money. Yeah, her. I had the option of suing her. I had the option of suing her, and I actually hit up Cardi. I was like, should I sue her too?
Yeah.
And Cardi was like, she's like, you should, but you have to be able to prove, la 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 la. I said,
That
well,
you
I
don't
got
have dirty blood.
Yeah, right.
So you would have to be ready to prove that.
Right. So I was like, I just got tested last month. I have paperwork. She's like, I was like, I'll do it again. I mean, I'm like, I have no problem. But the point was, I was like, for me to spend money on a lawyer and all this, on a case that I know I'm gonna win, what's the point when you already I don't have time. And it's gonna put me in the headlines for things that I don't want to be associated with. And Tasha, you don't know me. You don't know me. You make up lies, but I can look at you and say you look drunk all the time, and it's a fact. I can look at you and say you're delusional because you showcase behavior of delusionism and all this weird shit you do. But you can look at me and say nothing, and you can say your opinions, and you can make up lies. And it's been proven time and time again she loves lying. So when it came to her, I just really, and people got to be careful who you fuck with, because you don't know what spiritual ancestors are on their side and how God works and how energy works. I'm saying you got to be careful who you fuck with, because some people don't give a fuck. Some people will take it there. And yes, I'm talking about witchcraft or spells or whatever, or protection, because some people just don't have time for it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to deal with it. And I'm just saying, like, so people sometimes you just got to watch what they say out their mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about the people that get out there. And I feel like it's a common thing, though. When you're arguing with a gay person, the number one thing you want to say is, you sick sissy. You sick faggot. You HIV punk. Come up with something more original.
Yeah. And because we know one thing
and come up with something more factual. Don't come up with something that's a lie and then attempting to, get a rise out of me because now you done total lie on me. Girl, I will send somebody to whoop your ass in real life. I'm a hood bitch. I will.
Wow.
Girl, Tasha K, Kaya, all you ladies out there who have ever made any insinuations about my health, about anything that you know nothing of, just keep yourself in order and really think about what you say before you speak. And I think y'all are learning that lesson as we speak to this day. So,
because one thing about them tables, they do what?
Turn.
Now, speaking about tables turning, we are at a new level in your career, because I kind of feel like this is the rise of Bobby Lytes yet again.
That's crazy.
With your own not talk show, your own reality TV dating show on the Zeus network. And I believe it's the #1 show. You know what I mean? And no one can tell me, because me and my girlfriends.
But for you to say that, though, bitch, because you don't just say shit like that, bitch.
No, it really is. But I'm going to be honest with you, okay? I think what makes it the #1 show is the after show that has taken place online.
You did your big one, bitch, when you got all the boys, and that's why I said. And another thing I just want you to know, this was not something off the whim. Me and Armon have planned this, right? And works for 3 weeks.
Yes.
The reason we didn't do it the first, 3 weeks ago, we thought, and we were smart, we were like, let's give the people, if they really want, let's just wait till the reunion is fully done.
Yes.
And we can recap everything. So here we are now. The moment y'all all been waiting for, y'all tuning in. We about to get into some things of the things.
Because now it's time for the hot tea.
But I'm nervous, y'all, because I know Armon got some questions for me.
Yes, because now we're about to get into the hot tea. We did all the good stuff, but now the tables need to turn, and we need to talk about the show because this show is still going. Like everyone is talking about this show each and every day online. Yeah. So, Bobby, I love you, Purr. How did it happen? Like, what executive producer? Like, where did this begin? What happened?
Okay.
And pass the Casamigos, because you finna start talking. Yes. Get into it, baby, because I have a lot to get into.
Okay. So, first comes about the conversation. I actually mean, okay, let's go to the beginning. And I'll make it quick, because we're going to get to some things.
Yeah, I'll make it quick.
Yeah, I'll make it quick. So, I meet Lemmy in Atlanta. Boom, boom, boom. This is about 2-3 years ago. Meet him. Cool. He was with Janisha. Met Natalie was there. Got his number. We kept in contact. Out of nowhere, about 4 or 5 months later, he's like, hey, Bobby, wanted to get on the phone and hop on the phone about possibly you working with Zeus one day and let's just chat. So I call him. I'm like, hey, Lemmy. He goes, hey, so I have an idea. Like, would you like to do the conversation? And, we'll pay la, 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 la. And bitch, what he told me he was to pay me just to do the conversation. I was like, oh, yes. Bitch, Love and Hip Hop has never paid me this much.
Wow.
So I was like, not even for, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, let's do it.
They say Zeus is giving out 5-figure checks.
5-figure checks. What's 5
6 figures, 5-figure check?
I mean,
5 figures is 10,000 and now.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. But no, Natalie's the one eating. Natalie's the big boss right now. Shout out to my girl Natalie. That's the one that's getting to it right now. But I want to be like Natalie when I grow up.
Okay.
So he calls me about the conversation. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Boom, 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 boom. First, he wanted me to sit down with Kaya. They were like, would you sit down with Kaya?
That would have been a key.
Yeah, it would have been great. And I was like, let me think about it. And he was like, well, think about somebody else that you would want to sit down with. And then call me back. So I hang up the phone. I'm a quick thinker. So I call him back 10 minutes later. I'm like, I have an idea. So I feel like me and Kaya will be great. Of course, it'll be viral. People are going to see it. But it's going to end up volatile. And it's not going to be, there's not going to be no resolution.
Right.
But if you want a key and you want something funny and something that's viral, I think I should sit down with Roland Ray. He immediately says,
that was a key.
He immediately says, he was like, wait, that's genius. I love that idea. He's like, I think I can make that happen. I think I got to connect with him. He's like, what, you and him don't have a beef? You guys have beef? I was like, well, I'm going to be honest with you. We've had online feuds a lot.
So wait, you were the one that brought the Roland Ray to the table?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I told him that in the conversation.
So I
said, thank you, because you could tell me thank you. I got you paid today. You could, yeah.
So Jason Lee didn't bring Roland Ray to the table?
No, Jason Lee was he was the liaison, the person who brought him.
Okay.
He had to connect to Roland Ray.
So Lemmy connected him to you.
Okay,
boom.
Yeah. So that was that. Boom. We set it up. Roland Ray does it, boom, boom, boom. And of course, Roland Ray obviously knows there's some tension and friction between us for him to even agree to do it because there was online. Like, he would stay reading me, I would read him.
Bitch, now that's what I didn't understand. Because I felt like, where was that beef at? I felt like, girl, that was the
It wasn't as prominent as him and Saucy. And another thing, like, people think that Saucy did that song "Walk" about Roland Ray. He didn't.
Listen, this is not about Saucy, though.
Okay, right.
This is about you.
Okay.
And Bobby, I love you, Purr.
Okay, right. So then Roland Ray, he comes, we do it, and then in that moment though, when we were filming it, I said, this is gonna be great because out of all the conversations I've seen, there's never been a beginning, height, and end. It just explodes.
So you actually had beef with Roland Ray?
Yeah.
You're telling me right now you had beef with Roland Ray?
I wouldn't say beef. We just didn't like each other. And I said, if I'm going to do the conversation, I'd rather do it with someone that I know is going to bring, a more lighter sense. Like, Kai is going to be, it's just going to go dark.
You were king at Roland Ray during that conversation. It was a key. But it was a great show. But nevertheless,
it's great.
It takes us here.
So then now, not to talk about numbers or nothing, but, that conversation did well. We'll put it like that. And they gagged Zeus. They're like, oh, bitch, okay, hold on. So then one day I called Lemmy. I was at Kanan's birthday dinner at Komodo. I'll never forget this night. I called Lemmy. Drinks were flowing, and I'm like, Lemmy, I have a show idea.
Ooh.
What about me finding love and Roland Ray as my sidekick? in the house. Him just rolling around the house and just bullying all the boys and getting them together. That was my vision, you know. And it's crazy how everything plays out later, but it still was great. But I was like, my vision was like always him like checking on the boys, rolling through the house. So whatever. So as soon as I said to Lemmy was like, you know what? I actually love this idea. I almost want to green light this right now. Let me just talk to Mark and a couple other people, my brother LJ. I was like, okay. He called me back within 3 minutes. I swear to God. He's like, it's a go. I think we're going to do it. Let's just do it, Bobby. Let's do it. Let's do it. So then the next day, I'm like, what would be the name of my show? I'm like, every time I'm out, friends be like, Bobby, I love you. Remember Bob Whitney?
Yeah.
I was like, Bobby, I love you. Yeah, so Bobby, I love you. Purr. No, I didn't say purr. I didn't add the purr. I was just Bobby, I love you. That was the name of the show. And then when we finally was getting into production, fast forward a whole year later, like finally I get in the like it was like a moment where like, yeah. And then finally we're doing the casting. I'm in LA. I'm in the Zeus office. We're in the boardroom going over like logistics, ideas, you know, concepts, film dates, travel dates, all that. And they're like, what if we add a purr to the ending of your show just to have Ray, like just to include Ray.
And I thought that was nice.
Yeah, and if you listen to also to the theme song, he's saying purr.
Oh, okay,
that's him saying purr.
I love Ray on the show, by the way.
I love him, and he's smart. Doesn't he give great advice? Like when
I
he
love
talks,
Ray on the show. I think he's amazing for the show.
He speaks. When he speaks,
if there's a season 2, he needs to be on the show again. I like Rolling Ray.
Okay,
Rolling Ray's cool.
The people. First of all, let's be clear about something. And I'm a real ass bitch all the way. Rolling Ray made the show. Rolling Ray carried the show. He helped me carry the show.
Now we're gonna get into that. Okay, since we're here,
I feel like it would have been the same without him.
It would not have been the
and
same
he
without
really
him. But
added
I think,
a lot.
But I think the one of the biggest problems I think for the production side of for me was the fact that I didn't see enough of one-on-one with you, and there was a lot of one-on-one with Rolling Ray.
Yeah.
But before we get to that, I need to get into the guys.
Let's get into it.
Okay. We got, how many boys was it? You know, how many guys was
15.
it? 15. I mean, all of them weren't as important. So we don't have to talk about each and every one of them because we just don't have the time. But what you get your key, bitch. You are a cackle. Like, girl.
I do. I'm going to get my key. Yesterday.
No.
Well, I'm going to take the shot.
Yeah. Right.
See you later. I'm done.
You know me. You know me. We simply just don't have the time. Okay. But, okay.
To not have the time is wild. Because we don't have the time. I don't. Not enough time. Sorry.
I'm about to take the shot. Okay. No, but seriously. So, boom. So, you pick these guys, and they're a wide variety. I mean, from heavy set to short, handicap, white, black,
sane, delusional, sluttish,
broke,
straight.
Some are ill. It's a lot. No, I'm just like, it's a lot. Okay.
To Mikasa,
it's right here. Okay, so
we did not fit.
How did you get to that point?
This was opened already.
How did you pick these people?
Okay, so when it came down to casting, there were, first of all, I'm just amazed. And now that oh my God, now that I think about the casting, we should have casted there's some amazing contestants.
I'm trying to get to why everybody was from OnlyFans.
Well, first of all, I cannot with that. And then what really gagged me, I never talked about this, it really irked me.
Hold on. They were all from OnlyFans or
Bad Boys
auditions. What was that?
That's what irked me, and I hated seeing in the comments. It took away from the show. Like everyone was like, but Dingling and Hot Wheels and Rail just auditioned for Bad Boys Club.
What was that?
That irked me. I didn't know that. I'm in the house, in the mansion while we're filming, in the house, watching the Bad Boys auditions in my room up there with Birkin and B. And to my surprise, I see Hot Wheels, Savage, and Dingling. I did not know. So I see that, and I'm like, bitch. I tell B, I said, B, look at it. So I go downstairs. This is a big thing. Yeah. No cameras are there, though. It was real life. I said, y'all audition for Bad Boys Club?
Yeah.
I said, this is delusional. I said, y'all are delusional. I went up, that's my favorite word, by the way. I call everything delusional.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, and I went up to her, I was pissed. I rolled a blunt. I was pissed. I was like, y'all are crazy. That pissed me off. And then sure enough, when the show airs, that's all you see for the first 2 weeks in the comments. But they all from Bad Boys auditions. They all from, I'm like, oh. So I didn't like that. I'm going to make sure that will never happen again on a season 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. I'm just never doing it.
Okay.
I'm never doing that. I'm not going through that again.
Okay, so let me get to it because we're playing. Because I really need to get down to the hot tea.
Let's go.
And the hot tea is Island Boy won, but Rerun was there. Was Rerun planned?
No.
The Jeffree Star boyfriend.
No. So this is what I'm trying. That was Jason Lee.
Okay.
Jason got Andre there. When production started, days prior to us getting into the house, we had to do our initial opening confessionals, green, like sit down, whatever. So they had all the boys at the hotel. There was a hotel that they had rented, and they literally like leased out for like the whole month. That they had to use the conference rooms and stuff to do all the greens and stuff, green screens, and all the boys were there. And I remember they brought me in, but they were keeping me away from them. They didn't want them to see me, obviously. But one of the producers, she was a field producer. See, Zeus has their in-house people, and then if they're going to another city, they have to hire other like production teams, to help them along with their core people. So this bit,
wow, who?
This lady, she was a PA. No, I don't have no problem because she has nothing. She has nothing to Zeus.
Okay.
She was someone that hired her as a drunk ass bitch, not doing her job. She was just a talent handling the talent, the everyday talent, the little lesser shit that the Zeus people don't have time to deal with. That's what she was doing.
Okay.
She slips up out her mouth, and she says, "We have one extra special person here for you. You're gonna be so excited." I said, "What?" Because I was in the waiting room. I said, "Who?" She's like, "You don't know." I said, so then when Monique, everybody from Zeus, asked people to come, and I tell them, I said, "Who was this extra person?" Because she just told me, and they looked at her like, "You dumb bitch."
And it was Andre.
It was Andre, but I didn't know still. So from that moment on, for the next 2 days in my head, I'm panicking. I'm like, they got something up their sleeves. I'm not gonna do this. I even almost backed out. I called Lemon like, I'm not doing this show.
Then Jason brings Andre out, and
the day of that, and I realized it was him. And I was,
and then you fucked him that night.
I fucked him the first night.
Wow.
But guess what?
And that's what messed up the show for you, according to the winner Island Boy.
That's not true.
Because hold on, now we're getting to it.
Yeah, okay, let's get into the things.
Because the thing is, it was said that you had already pre-chose him to win.
No. I didn't pre-chose him. However, I can say this.
Okay. I need to do that too. Go ahead.
I can say this. When we were doing the opening promo, the opening shot where we had the entire cast, the opening credit. We were on a yacht. Zeus rented out 3 yachts. By the way, yachts are expensive to rent, bitch. Rented out 3 yachts. And one was for me, one was for the boys, and one was for producers and the team. I was on the yacht that day watching all the boys film their opening shots. And as I'm watching out my window, and they can't see me, but I'm in my yacht in my bedroom getting like glammed up, and I'm looking at them out the window. I'm looking like, okay. No. Okay. Ooh. Oh. And then I seen Island Boy. I was like, oh, bitch. He's going to be one of our top picks. He's cute. But what people need to also understand is I submitted Jameson, Grandy is Hercules, and Cash. I submitted Go Hard, Island Boy, and Hercules to the show. Okay. My personal picks. They didn't have to audition.
Wow.
They sent in audition videos, but they didn't have to audition. They were my personal hand picks. I had a reasoning behind each 3. Grandy, Hercules, was because I knew he would bring that. Hercules is sexy.
Yeah.
He's a man.
Yeah.
He would walk around the house farting. And like, I hate shit like that, but that's a manly thing. He would be like, love you, body. I'm like, But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a man. So I wanted that aspect on the show, right? Island Boy, I met him 1.5 years prior to me getting greenlit for the show in LA at a party. He was so sexy.
Was he on you?
He was on me.
Okay.
Sexy. His accent.
And he
was
always liked you.
just, and his voice was deep. And I was like, ooh,
Wow.
I like you. But I was like, there's something about him I just can't get with. I don't know what it is. Because I would have hooked up with him that night. It was just giving something about him. Anyways,
And then Cash.
so I get his number, keep in contact with him, and I fast forward. I remember when my show comes out now, I'm getting greenlit. I said, I need an island thing on there. I want to do an island thing. Everything was strategic. I wanted the white boy, Dimitri. I wanted a big boy. I wanted someone here. It was all strategic. I specifically asked for these type of characters. That's why it's kind of like you get what you get, because I asked for these specific.
Did you ask for Dingaling too?
I didn't even know he auditioned.
Oh, okay.
He auditioned for the show. He was always in my DMs on Twitter. He's just always been after me. He was always had a crush on me. Very sweet person. He's never been.
You hurt his feelings.
I did. We're gonna talk about that.
Okay.
We need to talk about that.
Yeah.
So, anyways, whatever. So let me hurry up. So, Island Boy, boom, boom, boom. I submit him because I was like, you know what? You're gonna be perfect for this show. I asked him. So I DM him. I say, I'm doing a dating show. Would you do it? Would you do it? He says, only if you make me your top picks. His little cocky little thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I said something like, laugh aloud, hey, let's see. Not even knowing that you really were my top two. As soon as I was in the house, no shade to none of the boys. I kind of felt like he was going to make it all the way to top two because I was just attracted to him.
Yeah.
And I feel like the boys can't fault me for what I'm attracted to and what I love. That's the point of a dating show. But at the same time, you have the chance to change my opinion by what you do and your actions, and none of y'all did that. So, because I'm also stimulated by what you tell me and how you move, you know what I'm saying? Not just looks, 100%. Yes, I love chocolate.
So what happened? Because he won the show. He ended up winning the show.
And then Earl, let me just talk about that.
Oh.
And then Earl, a.k.a. Cash, a.k.a.
Yes.
Go Hard, the reason why I submitted his dusty ass is because since 2018, he's been on every celebrity's live that knows me personally and follows me, saying, please put me on with Bobby. Please put me on with Bobby. Please put me on with Bobby, baby. And there's proof and there's receipts, and all the fans are about to dig it up after they see this interview. I guarantee you. Because they've been talking about you. All my subscribers on Instagram have been showing me receipts how they know you've been on my dick, at my ass, my hole, and tits since 2018.
Like he's been like trying to get at you.
Girl, yes.
But he admitted that on the show though.
And I love that. I love that
So
for him.
I don't think he ever hit that.
I love that for him then. I love that for him then and in 2018 and on the show. But as of recent, what he's been doing online, it ain't adding up. So it needs to all make sense, because this is me right now basically addressing all the shit you've been talking online, my love. How you gonna come and drag me? How you gonna come and slap me?
Okay, but hold on, because the irony of
It's
all of
too
this,
much.
the irony of all
When
of this,
I gave
the
you
people that
opportunity.
you picked, Island Boy wins the show.
Uh-huh.
You guys are in a relationship for 2 months,
3 months,
3 months, and then he ends up in a full blown relationship with Earl. At the end of it,
well, if we're talking,
which is another one of your picks.
Girl, when as soon as Island Boy left Miami to go back to Houston, he was supposed to come back to the Bahamas. He was supposed to go to the Bahamas with us for 3 days, and we're gonna film for production value, for the first time ever on Zeus. They were gonna film after what happens after I pick the winner. And it was gonna be me and him in the Bahamas, visiting his mom, all that. It was gonna be like a Krishan and Blueface type of vibe. The reason why it never happened, and I was so pissed because I knew it was going to eat the show. It was going to add to the show. That's why they had to extend it and give it an episode 11, because episode 11 was supposed to be us in the Bahamas. The reason why it didn't happen is because Island Boy had an open case in Houston, and he was literally in the court. He missed the court date because he was filming my show, and he almost had a warrant for his arrest, and his lawyer had to work it all out so that he could, and they told him, we advise you not to leave the country. Because right now you have a court date on Monday. He was gonna come and leave Bahamas on Sunday to go back to Houston on Monday. His lawyer said don't. And everybody was like, yeah, you shouldn't do that. You'll get detained in Bahamas because you have an open case and an open warrant right now for your name. Now, that fucked up everything for me. I was so pissed. No one even knows that. Like, that was about to change the game for dating shows, period. Like, everyone wants to see what happens after you pick the winner.
Yeah.
So we were gonna show that, us on vacation. It was gonna be so sick.
So y'all were happy.
We were absolutely happy. I loved him. And here's the thing.
Y'all were traveling and doing stuff?
After Soon as that, instead of him going to the Bahamas, he didn't. I went to the Bahamas still. He was in Houston. He went and fucked Davion that weekend.
Wow. Well, you know, he did say that you didn't
He was
make
in a
it.
whole relationship with Davion first. So let's talk about that. I was never in a relationship with Island Boy, according to what.
But you
was
said
going
that
on.
you were because you guys
We
were.
but I'm saying according to, I'm based off of how he was fucking Davion every day, and Davion was in his house, and they were like together all the time on the gym. They were in a relationship more than me and him. It's just that we were in a long distance relationship,
And you didn't make time for him, is what he said.
That's what he says. That's what he says, but that's not necessarily true. I told him, come to Miami. And of course, who you think was gonna buy the flight? Me.
Yeah.
I was like, come to Miami. He's been waiting and guess what? I know he's suffering right now. He's never tasted my food. He was every day I would show him what I'm cooking. He's like, I can't wait to eat your food. I can't wait for you to cook for me. You will never taste my food, bitch. Anyways, so that's a lie. I told him to come to Miami plenty of times. He would hit me with excuses like, oh, I don't want to leave. I don't know who's gonna. Oh no, I'm lying. My bad. I'm sorry. Okay, maybe I didn't make.
You guys were in a relationship.
We were in a relationship, but I'm saying the point is. He was still fucking Davion the whole time while he's telling me good night, I love you, good morning every day. I'm sending him money, paying his rent. Fucking if he needs
You
land.
paid his. Okay, so how much?
I paid 2 months of his rent.
Because he lost the show. I mean, because he won the show, and he lost his job. But but don't they get paid? So you didn't really plan.
He did get paid, and he was lying about. He was girl. Let's get one thing. Oh, let's get one thing clear. Jameson is a liar. Okay? Not like a part-time liar. He lies for fun. He don't even know how to.
I'm trying to figure out.
He's a liar.
Hold on, because I still feel like I feel the heat from you right now. I still feel like, bitch. I still feel like you feel some type of way.
I do.
I feel like you're, you know, and
I'm not in love with him.
No, I do feel, but I do feel like he has you pressed right now. Still,
he do.
I feel like, bitch, you are still like.
I feel like
you can't even really get it out.
I feel like and I feel like the reason why I'm pressed is not because I still love him or I care. It's just more so like, how dare you cross me the way you cross me, and how dare you let this dusty bitch, this bitch was just so fucking dusty and dirty, just really get in your head. By the way, get in your head to the point where she just make it.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get to the audio. Okay, because we're gonna get there. But I just want to get. So he was in a relationship with Davion.
We need to extend. Can we extend for like 30 minutes?
I don't know. We gotta ask. Can we extend for 30 minutes? See, that's why you need to be on time. Okay.
What time does it end?
5. Oh,
we need to extend.
They're not gonna let us. So listen. So we gotta get it out. So he was in a relationship with Davion that whole time.
Yeah. He knows it. Davion knows it.
Is that why you guys got into the fight in Houston?
No. So when we were in Houston, that's crazy. So we were in Houston. Damn, that's crazy. Even while he was with me that whole weekend, Davion was at his house. He texts Davion one morning, that morning where I slapped him. Before I slapped him, I'm like.
So you did slap him?
I did slap him. I slapped the dog shit out of him.
Wow.
In the elevator. Wow. And I was in my underwear. And he was in his underwear. And we were at the motherfucking Post Oak.
Were you on
the
coke?
Most expensive? No. Oh, yes. We did. That's the night that him and I did coke together.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Bobby is a cokehead. Oh, my God. Bobby is too real.
So you do coke. Well, you did coke with him. He did coke, too. So y'all was both doing the coke.
All y'all faves do coke, girl. All y'all faves do coke.
And
the ones you think is so prestigious.
Wow.
They love coke.
And so was that a coke slap or was that what kind of
slap? It was irate, coke, love, heated in the moment slap.
But what happened?
So what happened was, this is what happened, child. Because the girls don't want to talk about it, but I will talk about it. This is what happened. He was like, we get to the house. We get to the hotel, the suite, the very expensive suite. We get there and I'm there. I'm like, what's going on? Like, his energy was off. I'm like, why are you rushing to get back to your house? He lives like 12 minutes from the hotel. Mm-hmm. He's like, I got to walk the dogs. I'm like, no, you're not about to drive because he drove. And he valeted. So you're not about to drive right now. You're belligerently drunk. You're high off coke. You took more coke than me, literally.
So she
takes
big
mountains. Girl, she goes skiing.
Wow.
She goes to Aspen. See, I just be with the tricklets like NYC, like just if be snowfall. She goes to Aspen. Okay?
Yeah.
And there's no shade. I'm just saying, since you want to get on live and you want to literally exploit, is that the word? Expose the fact that what I do on my personal time for fun, and I don't even do it that often, which is tired. I smoke weed every day, but I don't do coke every day. So anyways, it's just so tired.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk
slapped
about I talk about it only because it's been exposed.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fake bitch. And I like to be as real as possible because I feel like that is also my fan base. They resonate with me being real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is tired. I don't want to talk about it, but you opened it up. So now here we are. And so whatever. So I basically told him, like, you're not gonna drive home. And now that I remember, he was like, and this is what Davion told me, he was like, that same moment, he was like, he was texting me saying, Bobby's about to come over with me, go into the second room and lock it.
Wow.
Because he was like, I said, so when he said, I'm gonna go walk the dogs, I say, okay, I'm coming with you. Knowing I wasn't going nowhere, bitch, I'm comfortable. I'm in my suite. I'm not going. I got Birkin with me, so I'm not going nowhere. I was just trying to test. I was trying to see his reaction to me saying, "Well, I'm coming with you." He goes, "Okay, come on, let's go." Even in that moment, he was willing to let me still come because he's that much of a
liar.
He's a liar, and I noticed, and it adds up because he pulls out his phone. I thought he's like, "Fine, I'm gonna call a Lyft." He wasn't calling a Lyft. He was texting Davion saying, "Bobby's about to come. Go into the second room just in case."
So why was Davion okay with it? He must have been telling.
So Davion the whole entire time. This is what everyone else also understand. Davion was in agree. He was in an agreement with Jameson. Jameson told him the plan was play your part, play your role because I won the show. This was a TV show, but I won the show and I need to get what I can from it. I'm about to get on Love and Hip Hop too. Like I need to blow up. I need the clout. I want to be famous. So just play your role, please. And if you don't play a role, I'm going to fuck you up because he had him threatened, manipulated, and scared. I'm going to fuck you up and I'm going to expose all your information about what you do in real life and your mom and this and that and where you live and all that. He had him literally. It was extortion.
Wow.
Literally.
And this whole time.
And that's why Davion is so hurt. And that's why Davion still feels like he hasn't told his story yet.
Because he was really in a full-blown relationship.
More
they were
than
having sex as well.
Sex. He would walk his dogs. He would clean his house.
Okay. And then all the while,
Hot Wheels ends up moving into his house because he can't be with Davion, and Jameson's fucking Davion, so he's in between about Jameson is a fucking ass kisser. He gets Hot Wheels now. Hot Wheels got the second room. Dingling is filming porns in his living room now. You got Soul sleeping in there when he comes in town. With Soul, I love him. He stayed out of it. He got just a lot going on.
We gotta get to the Cash part because all while that's happening, Cash is in the background.
Cash is playing up under me at this point because he would still be writing me like, want to make sure you ain't hurt. You checking on you, boo, every day, like just checking on me always. It wasn't until about a week prior to the reunion, which when they went to North Carolina for a booking, Cash, dirty, dusty, desperate ass, went to North Carolina also to be a part of the booking that had nothing to do with him, just to be there for free. By the way, Cash takes bookings for free. He just wants a bottle for you to pay for his flight to the city. So I found it very ironic when he was like, can you pay me for an interview? You dusty bitch. You do everything else for free. You're delusional. What it is, you don't want the real questions. You like things being in your favor all the time, but everything isn't always in your favor when you do dirt and you do the shit that you do. So with that being said, I just want to play some audio real quick.
Well, I think
let me know when you're ready for that.
Yeah, okay, so what is the audio that you want to play? Because Jameson and Cash were in a relationship. Because I'm trying to speed it up. Jameson and Cash were in a relationship.
We still got 20 minutes.
They're online saying they're throwing it in your face. They're taking bookings now at this point. They've got botched Bobby. You're going back and forth. Cash is online saying he's going to beat you up now because now Davion is out of the picture. You're out of the picture. Now it's like after the reunion airs, then we get this love thing that now the winner of your show is now in a relationship with Cash.
How embarrassing.
Both two people that you pitched for the show. And now they're using you to get their bookings. And now you're enemy number one. Like, how does that happen? And how do you feel about that?
You tell me how that happens. I'm confused. I don't know how that happens either.
Yeah.
And there's no universe that this makes sense.
Yeah. So
there's no universe.
But
I can't even begin to elaborate on why that even.
But that
happened.
had to have hurt you, though.
It hurt me.
It still hurts because it's almost like you embarrassed me.
Mimi, you know Mimi from Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah.
That hurt me to the core.
Okay, but did it really hurt you, or did it hurt you
hurt me.
that they're using your name and kind of benefiting
It
from
just
it?
hurt me on behalf of Jameson, because we shared, you know what I'm saying, like, he called me baby. Like, I was his love. I was, you know what I'm saying? So it hurt on his behalf. With Cash, it was more so like, bitch, I got to see you. Okay. I'm not no weak bitch. I'm not no bitch you think you can play with from DC. I'm not one of these dirty ass punks that you think you can just even remotely even play with. I'm going to deal with you on another level.
Did you get her page taken down? Because she
My fans did. I didn't do shit.
Did you get Jameson's page, Instagram taken down?
His page is taken down?
Well, it got taken down at one point. Did you?
No, he kept deactivating it.
Oh, okay.
He would deactivate it and then put it back because he was nervous that I was, because I kept threatening him saying, I will get your page taken down.
Okay. So are you stopping the girls' bags?
The reason I said that, they're stopping their own bags. They're stopping their own bags by their actions. Now, maybe I've propelled it, yes, but there's nothing I could do to stop any blessings that's meant to be for you.
Because Cash feels like you stopped her bag, and that's why she said when she sees you, she's going to slap you.
Cash can't feel a fuck thing because her walls are so fucking loose. So I know for a fact, all this talking about feelings, you have no feelings, my love. And another thing about you, you won't do a fuck thing. You won't even survive. Let's say you do slap me. You're not gonna live to talk about it.
Okay, and Jameson had a lot to say. Botch Bobby T-shirt. Did you purchase those trademarks? Because he was saying that was a written email that you wrote that you didn't really purchase that.
I did not trademark anything. What I did was I was able, and if you know the law and if you have a good lawyer, you're able to do a soft. It's called poor man's copyright. You know what poor man's copyright? Poor man's copyright is something basically like just like kind of like putting a timestamp on. Hold up. I conceived this thought and idea at this time. Okay. Just in case you think you're about to run with it, I just want you to know that I created it, and this is the proof. This is a timestamp that it happened, and I have every legal right to go after that because it's mine. So I reached out to my lawyer, and he wrote him just a cease and desist. That's basically a cease and desist letter to just stop using anything associated with that. Now, it's up to me, do I want to pursue it and keep it going? You know what I'm saying? Because if let's say they get up tomorrow and be like, fuck you, Miss Bobby, here's another shirt I'm selling, Island Boy, la la la, then I can be petty and be like, okay, now I want to take further actions. Now I do want to trademark it because they don't have the coins. I know, I don't give a fuck. I give them 3 months right now. They still don't have the coins to do the proper trademarking. It takes coins. It's not just about...
No, it's like $600 per thing.
Per thing. So do it. I mean, if y'all do it, then good. Then that shows me you're on your business. You learn something from me. Other than that, I guarantee you, them bitches can't afford to trademark fuck thing.
But it also came out that you were secretly having conversations with Island Boy recently. Because him and Cash allegedly broke up.
Yes.
But they're not broken up.
So the world can get it. When the moment that it was announced that Island Boy and Cash broke up, y'all remember that day, right? Whatever day this interview comes out, y'all remember that day, right? The very next day, Island Boy and I have a conversation, and we talk on the phone, and we were on the phone for about 45 minutes, and the whole entire conversation was recorded.
Wow. So what are and you have a conversation with you and Island Boy on the phone after he broke up with Cash?
He was laying Cash out.
Wait a minute, and you're about to play that live
right now?
Wait a minute. Are we, sir? Wait, hold on. Do you have this queued up? I need to make sure we hear. What are we about to hear right now?
You're about to hear.
Wait a minute.
I'm not gonna play everything because I don't want to do in Island Boy like that, but I'm gonna do in Cash, and I'm gonna do in. No, I'm gonna do y'all both in. Hold on.
Yeah. And there's well, how much audio is this? Because I got some other. Oh, turn this up.
Trust me, that didn't bother me. That didn't bother me because Cash is so ugly. When I DC, it was a whole different ball game. Cash was still living with the ex-boyfriend who he cared about. And I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? The ex-boyfriend finally realized, okay, this might be real. So then the ex-boyfriend came to me talking all type of shit. So I talked to the ex-boyfriend face to face. The ex-boyfriend is so manipulated and so scared.
Wow.
Cash have him so fucking trained. Like, If Cass said, bitch, stop calling my name, the boy put his head down like a puppy. I said, bro, you do not have to do that. Talk. He said, Cass and I had sex the day you went because I was going to give Cass, listen, I was going to give the Cass some ass. So Cass better fuck him. He said, I would do whatever Cass say because Cass already know. Now listen to this. He said, I was wrong in the years ago, 6 years ago. I guess Cass is going to hold the hit against him because Cass feels it.
I don't want to play that. Should I play that? Should I have played it?
Wait a minute.
I didn't want to show that.
Okay.
I'm a nasty bitch, though.
Wait a minute.
Look.
So then Cass say, oh, you this, you that.
Wait.
You're not to this, and you this, and you this. Then I'm the third Scorpio. Cass.
Third Scorpio. Davion, me, Cash.
Listen, wait. So he put the phone on me and said, I said, Cash, you know what you're dealing with. Your heart, you might be in love with me, but you care for somebody who will hurt you deeply. And the only thing you doing right now is revenge. I get it. I understand. But I do not want to be a part of it.
So he breaks up with him.
But just
Wait,
let
why?
me go. I'm still in love with somebody else that happened so abruptly, which was you. That's why he attacked you.
That's why he's attacking me.
You were never in love with me. You were never in love with me. Shut the fuck up. You didn't even know what was going on. You were so caught up on Davion because the name on your hand. You didn't know what the fuck was going on. Davion, listen to me when I tell you Davion played.
Okay, boom.
Wow.
No, hold on. And then
wow. So he told Cash that he's still in love with you, and Cash was like manipulating the boyfriend, and then the boyfriend gave Cash what?
A house in Virginia.
Allegedly.
No, it's fine.
Oh my God. I was because I gave you my all.
I gave you my all.
Ready to give you more.
And ready to give you more. I was like, you look a mess.
The fact you keep screaming like this just lets me know you're drunk as fuck. And no, I'm in love with you. You're so fucking stupid to see it. Bye.
Wow.
I'm in fucking love with nobody, bitch.
This is Friday at 10:50 p.m.
Let me look at that date.
Friday
at 10:50 p.m.
Recently, bitch.
Wow.
Hold
Today
on.
is Monday.
Yes. Hold on. I got one more thing. I gotta pay. Hold on. We got 9 minutes. You gotta pay these. You gotta hold on. I want him where he's.
What are we talking about though? Because you before anything oh, Jay, I was gonna come forward. Listen to me. What about your status? Who cares about that? Everyone has. Everyone is. No, bitch. It was to the matter of fact that he knew me and him fucked after.
People don't understand, like, this I feel like I'm up against the wall and it's not fair for me. Like, people don't know, like, if I would have chose to be with Otterboy, I would have to change my life in a different way. I would have to get on prep.
Wow.
And that's just not, I'm not ready for that.
Is that a read or is that a fact?
That's not a read, it's a fact. And that's
wow.
like, and that's just like, and it's just, and like I'm saying, I've been dealing with a lot emotionally. Like, I don't know.
And you were willing to go through that.
I was.
So
I was because I loved him. I loved him.
Could.
I loved him. I loved Jameson. You know, his ex-husband and all these things, his people, his life are coming forward to me in my DMs, telling me things. And I'm like,
wow.
But he gets online and drags me. He gets online and calls me all type of things, talking about my balls, how they stretch. First of all, my balls are not that far. You're delusional. Just say my dick is bigger than yours. My dick is bigger than yours, Jameson.
Okay. This is a lot.
It is a lot.
Is there anything else
Yes,
left?
yes. I want to hear how you
drag
motherfucking Cash.
And yeah, because we got a couple minutes left. I want to really get into that. So you said,
What are we talking about though?
No, that's not the one.
Wow.
We didn't make a lie. We just kissed because of what the fuck you did. However. Oh, trust me. Trust me. That didn't bother me. That didn't bother me because Cash is so ugly.
Right.
The ex-boyfriend is
No, that's the one.
No, we already played that.
Hold on. This one. Hold on. Oh my God, I'm about to call Davion. I need him to tell me what the actual one.
Thank you.
Okay.
But no, I'm not going out. Anyways, I don't even know what to say, honestly. Like, truthfully speaking, like, I really was hurt the whole entire time. I know. I saw your face. Listen, I know you. I saw your face. I saw your body language. I saw everything. And if I could have said something to you, I would have. You had changed your number. I tried to reach out to you many times, even down to this number, but I couldn't. And I thought you and Cash, and then for you to allow, like, Cash, y'all just went snake mode. Wait, no, it's not even that. And that's why wait. Now, listen to me. What? Because Cash kept going online talking about how he was. I could not stop that motherfucker. How? What you talking about? You was right there with him talking about, don't worry, because we got a booking in Miami. Which booking y'all got in Miami? Because I guarantee you, y'all don't got no booking in Miami. Don't. Shut up. That's how much that bitch get up on live. That was all Cash.
Exactly. They had no booking.
Wow.
You know I don't care for live. You know me. So how come you don't know fucking me? You love going live. Nigga, you was live every fucking day. The only time I've been live. Hold on. The only time I've been live is because of who? Bobby. Nobody else. You got it, man. You got it, man. This shit's funny, but you got it. You were losing it on live. Like, because of you. I wasn't saying shit. I got y'all so bothered. Motherfucker, you was trying me. What? What was I doing? You was trying me. I hope you got a good check, though. That's all.
I'm always have a good check.
I'm gonna always get a good check regardless of what I'm doing. You tried me, motherfucker. You know what the fuck you were doing. That was just it. So I was like, okay, you gonna play the game, but I give you your money because you deserve every dollar. I did you wrong. You lied. Shut the fuck up. I did you wrong, and I apologize on television. I apologize sitting down there. When you stop me, I deserve it. And you knew that. And you still played. You played it, and you played it. I'm like, okay, you know what?
I'm crying.
One question. You mean to tell me that you and Cash was fake just to get at me? Yes.
Wow.
That is delusional, the fact y'all took it that far. No, because you petty.
No, you petty.
No, he's gonna be petty. I'm petty? This is hilarious.
You just got
You are petty. You are petty. No, you are petty. No,
Clickbait. They're good. Million views, I'm telling you, bitch.
You are petty. Because the thing is, October 31st, you didn't even let me win. You didn't even let me win. You didn't even let me fucking win. You still at 7 o'clock. Because I was hurting in real life. I was hurting in real life. You thought this was the case. You set everything up. You would have told me you were doing this just for TV. You set everything up with Davion. You set everything up with fucking Eric. You know we do the fucking
best friend.
Stop being petty. Stop playing with me. Jameson, let me tell you one thing right now. You know how wrong this was because you know what we had going on as far as what I thought was a relationship. Every day, good night. Every morning, good morning. I love you. Every day, I miss you. All throughout the day. All to come to find out it was a lie. You know how I know it was a lie? Because your actions didn't align to everything that you were saying and everything that you told me. You know me? Because if you really love a person, you wouldn't do the things that you did to me, period. And to Davion. No, Bobby. No, Bobby. If you know somebody's not going to understand, and you know somebody's not going to go to church, when you know somebody cares for somebody, you know exactly how it feels. But see, you were in the fucking situation. You were in the fucking picture, not knowing what the fuck you were doing. Do you know that you were when you're being petty with a fucking Davion situation, when you're being petty with a Davion situation, that hurt me to the core. Because Davion is my bitch. Davion is my bitch. You know why? That bitch kept it more honest than me. He's your bitch and he tried to reach out to me? Really? So he found out me.
Wow.
That's it.
Okay. Wow. That was
it's just a
lot of tea.
Yeah. And I just want to end this. Before we end this thing, bitch, yes, I got drunk on our Armon Wiggins show, bitch.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck.
Yes. Oh, were you drunk?
Yes.
Bobby, are you drunk? Are you drunk?
Don't ask me no question like this on YouTube.
Girl, this is listen, I honestly thank you for coming because I feel like this is the only place we've been able to really do this, you know? Yeah. And I love you down. Like, girl, we really got into some things. We have to do this again. This was a legendary conversation.
This was. I feel like we need like 4 hours.
That's why you need to be on time.
Okay, I didn't know though. I'm sorry. Like, literally, I was dealing with a lot, bitch.
Yeah.
There's this thing lifting.
Mind you, we didn't even get into that, but that hairpiece is cute.
Yeah, this is the hair unit, guys, by the way. And there's an amazing barber. I got to talk to him first because I need a deal before I promote him.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, it's an amazing guy. He really if you're dealing with him.
Is your hair bald at the top?
Well, it's, I've always, y'all seen my hair. I have hair, but it's just not perfect. I have a receding
But
hairline.
in order to put that on, you have to
thinning
shave
hair
it down.
This season on Bobby, yes, you have to shave it down.
Okay.
Bobby, I love you, Pearl. Y'all gonna see my thinning, balding hair, and I was like, ooh, I'm going to Turkey. So I booked my flight. I'm going to Turkey. I got the people. I'm gonna do a hair transplant surgery. And I think I'm gonna vlog it. Should I vlog it for YouTube? Why not? Or maybe I can do it through you or something. I don't know. I don't know nothing about YouTube. I hate navigating through YouTube. I don't even know how to look up a video sometimes.
Okay, but before we get into the end, what's next for you? What do you got going on after this? Is there a season 2?
Oh, I have a new show that I'm doing. It's amazing.
Bobby, I Love You Part 2?
Well, I think, no shade. It hasn't been greenlit, but I think it's y'all know it's coming. It's coming.
Okay.
I think it's only right I do a season 2. I need to find love. I'm looking for love. You know, I'm getting old, girl. I'm 32.
Yes.
I want to be married and settle down by 40, bitch. I want my house by 35. I want to be married. So, and then the second thing, I have a big show coming out. So you guys get ready. And this is exclusive. No one knows this, but I'm about to do another show. Wow. It's an ensemble cast. So it's going to be me with other celebrities and other people. And it's going to be big on another network, not VH1. And it's big.
Okay.
Kardashians. I'll say that.
And VH1 is letting you get away with all these shows.
Well,
Love and Hip Hop is not
VH1,
your contract?
No, VH1, one of the execs from VH1 is the one who got me on the show.
Okay.
Yes, I can't do a show that's like for example, I can't do growing up hip hop.
Okay.
You can't do a show that's exactly like Love and Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? It can't be the same. But if it's a dating, for example, my dating show is different. You know, my contract's a little different though. Also.
All right. Well, listen, Bobby, I love you for coming.
I love you.
And doing this. I had to come to Miami to get this. And let me tell you something. Those audios that you played, baby, you made it worth it. Girl, that was some tea that you had spilled.
I have more though.
Wow. Maybe we'll have to do a part 2 virtual. We may have to do it.
I was going to say we should have ate this interview. I know. Actually, you should eat this interview and do a part 1, part 2. Next part 2 is next Monday. Just chop it up.
Okay. All right, guys, listen. Thank you guys for listening and watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel at The Armon Wiggins Show. Make sure you guys follow me all across your social media at The Armon Wiggins Show. Bitch, this is the only place where you're going to get legendary entertainment, okay? So thank you guys all for watching. And until next time, keep that same energy. And I'll see you soon. Peace out.
Get in here and I'll get out of here.
All right. Are we still on?
Are we on still?
Yeah.
Oh, we're good.
You want me to keep going?
I mean, you made it seem you were rushing us saying you couldn't do 30 minutes extra.
No, it's okay. We wrapped it.
I'm playing.
Close at 5.
We wrapped it.
Oh, you guys close at 5.
Yeah. We wrapped it.
Why don't
We're
you guys
good,
stay open longer? That'll be amazing if y'all did.